Hello, this is Carrie from Cookbook Divas. Welcome to Afternoon Tea. This is a cookbook shopping and tea shopping show, but we're going to look through tons of cookbooks, and you certainly don't have to click on the products or the affiliate links in our YouTube description and shop. You can just be along for the ride and chat with us. I hope you are drinking some delicious tea, whether it's iced or hot, or coffee or cocktails. I'm not judging. Drink what you want to drink. So we're going to start off the live stream today talking about Amazon's big spring sale. There are lots of spring deals right now. Let me get the chat started over on Amazon. Amazon.com live Cookbook Divas. We are streaming to YouTube as well today, hoping to chat with our friends over there. To Afternoon Tea with Cookbook Divas. I have actually not had enough tea today. I was looking for this orange goblet that I'm drinking my blueberry looking, it looks like cranberry juice. It is tea, and we'll talk about what kind it is later. Celestial Seasonings. Anyway, it is 60 degrees today here in the Seattle area, so I'm drinking iced tea. But this morning when I woke up and it was 40 something, that was hot tea time. We are going to mention that my ring light that is currently blinding me and making my eyes water, is a Neewer, Neewer, and it is on sale today, 20% off, just in case you need a ring light. Next, I have a Logitech Brio 4K webcam. Here on Amazon, we stream in far less than 4K, but on YouTube we do. It is 25% off today. I've had it about 3 years now. It does wonderful light handling, but I use two pieces of software from Logitech to make it work. One is helping it not change the lighting every time I move or hold up a cookbook. The Logitech for Creators microphone that I'm talking to you on, it's right here, 31% off today. A great deal, far under $100. Behind me, I have a vinyl backdrop that makes it look like I'm in a kitchen instead of a boring upstairs office. Pretty cool, huh? So today we're going to be talking about cookbooks and tea, and I'm going to show you some adorable little plushies along the way that I've started a collection. We're going to talk about these oh, you can't see them. Cracker. Well, let me grab one. I've discovered a new brand of crackers for picnics and parties called Crackerology. We'll chat about those a little bit later too. Let me put those back up and hope they don't fall on me. Last night when I did a live stream, this little ladder that I keep books on kind of fell over because it was so heavy with cookbooks, and one of the books hit me in the head. That was hilarious. That's how we roll around here. So the first cookbook we're going to chat about, I'll keep really brief because I talked about it so much yesterday. I did 3 live streams about it, several shoppable videos, reels, etc. I'm a huge fan. It is the Cottage Core Baking Book. It came out in February. It's really impressive. If you throw tea parties or like cottage core, this is the book for you. If you have a friend that likes Downton Abbey or Bridgerton, gift this to them. It is on sale today, 24% off. Woohoo! Which is amazing because it just came out. It's by Kayla Lobermeyer, and I encourage you to go check out her blog and her Instagram profile. It's Under a Tin Roof or at Under a Tin Roof or underatinroof.com. This is 60 sweet and savory bakes for simple, cozy living. And I'm just going to quickly flip and show you what the pictures look like. And my ring light is set a little bit too bright, so it's harder to see some of the pictures. This is my favorite so far. I haven't cooked it or baked it. It is mixed berry wildflower Pop-Tarts. How cute is that? Those are adorable. These are honey and chamomile mini layer cakes with little edible real flowers on them. This is from her Forest Frosted Cakes section. It is the painted marble spice cake. And one of the ideas she suggests, let's see if I can find it. Oh, Phases of the Moon triple chocolate cupcakes. But one of them is a forest log cake that kind of looks like a Yule log, but different. Oh no, I have to show you the Pink Lady strawberry cake. And with strawberries on top. Here it is, the forest floor log cake. I just think that's really clever and adorable. We're looking through the Cottage Core Baking Book. I'm going to keep it really brief because you can head over to our YouTube channel to see a full look through of it. Let me show you something else from this cookbook, though. Raspberry pistachio eclairs. Nice for tea parties. The dark chocolate black forest pancakes. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Now I'm hungry for pancakes. And she does a rose waffles with strawberry syrup. It looks a little messy, but it's so colorful and fun too at the same time. And she has an entire chapter on old-fashioned desserts, like the sea salt butterscotch pots de creme. So pretty. So this is the Cottage Core Baking Book. It's 24% off today for the hardcover version. I don't know about the Kindle version. So we have people joining us over on YouTube. Drop me a note. Let me know where you're watching from. And we have someone watching on Facebook too. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Afternoon Tea. I have been live streaming a lot. You can hear my voice is getting kind of trashed. So I'm going to definitely be drinking a lot of tea on camera. This one, what's in my glass, is an unusual color and flavor. I thought it was too 4th of July themed because it's Celestial Seasonings red, white, and blue tea. But if I can ever find it in this long, crazy carousel, where is it? Where did you go? Oh my gosh, it's all the way at the end. Okay, it's 34% off today. Brews in cold water in minutes. Very handy because I'm very impatient. And you could boil it in your kettle and then put it in the fridge overnight if you wanted to. Naturally flavored herbal tea, caffeine free. I switched to this because I did have quite a bit of tea this morning that had caffeine in it, and I would like to sleep tonight. And it's date night, so I'm going out later. So it's lucky I had to put on makeup for my live stream, or I'd be like, boyfriend, too bad, deal with it. I think we're going to Chinese food. So this is Celestial Seasonings cold brew iced tea, and I stock up on it. And I like that you can make just a glass full because not everybody that comes over to my house and wants iced tea wants blueberry flavored decaf, no caffeine tea. It is on sale, 34% off, dropping down each box to $4.39. I think that's a good deal. I'm going to toss this over here. So let's look at the Sweet Polish Kitchen next, because I really have not. Oh boy, if I start an avalanche, feel free to laugh at me. I'm scared. This ladder is not super sturdy, which is why I don't have it in the carousel, because I can't recommend you buy it. The Sweet Polish Kitchen I bought for myself. A celebration of home baking and nostalgic treats by Ren Bihan. I thought it was really pretty, but I haven't cooked or baked anything out of it. Very floral. My camera's trying to focus on it. Off to a beautiful start. Here is the table of contents, and you can't see them because my ring light is too bright, so I'll read it to you. Polish baking basics, Polish classics, layer cakes and sheet cakes, carnival treats, seasonal, Easter, Christmas, and other occasions. That'll be fun to look through. Pancakes and pierogi. Oh, I have comments over on YouTube. Excuse me. Kamani, thank you. I'm so sorry I didn't see that yet. And Dragon Ball 101 says that book is on my wish list. I think you meant the Cottage Core one. Sorry, I need to look over at my window and my phone to look for chats. What a rude live streamer. Okay, I caught up. Pancakes and pierogi, bread, loaves, and buns, desserts, sweets, preserves, and a liqueur, and then resources and an index. I'll do a quick flip, and then we'll go back and look more slowly. Gorgeous photos. Did I see cookies shaped like an envelope? Like a letter? Ooh. Okay, let's jump in. Okay. Starting off with a table full of treats. Polish baking basics. A few tips, equipment, of course, stocking your Polish pantry. Missy jam. Crumb topping, stewed apples, how to make poppy seed paste. And here's pastry cream, which I actually have never made. I don't know about you guys. Sourdough starter. Classic Polish cheesecake. If you like cheesecake, that looks good. Here is Krakowian style cheesecake. I really have too much light in here, but I can't fix it at this point. Sorry. Apple cake with the meringue and crumb topping. Next, we have yeasted buns with sweet cheese and fruit. Layered birthday cream torte. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through the Sweet Polish Kitchen, which is on sale today, 21% off on Amazon. Vegan chocolate hazelnut cake that's gluten-free, and a sour cream almond apple cake that's gluten-free. Thank you for that. This is called a Tort Ambassador. Quick cream cheese donut bites. Classic Polish donuts with jam and icing. Yum! I love how almost every culture in the world has a long, long, long tradition of hundreds of years ago of making donuts. Fried dough with sugar and probably milk and eggs. This is called angel wings. They're very powdered sugar looking. Apple and almond buns. Yum. That looks so good. Oh, I just saw something beautiful. Babka, they have an Easter yeasted bunt. And this is an almond bunt with roasted rhubarb glaze. Do you guys cook or bake with rhubarb? I have some that grows in my backyard. And I know you have to do something special to prepare it so it's not toxic. So then I'm scared and I don't do it. But it's a little too tart for me, even after you add a bunch of sugar. Cheesecake with poppy seed paste. This is fluffy breakfast buns. And I see tea. Ha, perfect. All right. Next, sweet onion and poppy seed rolls. Those kind of look gross, but it's hard to photograph brown food and make it look attractive, and I bet it tastes delicious. Here's a wild blueberry and almond babka loaf. That also looks kind of weird, but I can imagine it's delicious. This is dessert, sweets, preserves, and a liqueur. And this is the last page we'll look at in this cookbook. Mama's brown sugar semolina with apples and honey or jam sauce. This is a beautiful baking book. It's the Sweet Polish Kitchen. And if you go over to the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel in the next couple days, you'll see me do a much deeper dive into this cookbook. It's 21% off. Now, if you're watching on desktop computer, there's likely a product carousel below me over on Amazon. You can click on the product to go check it out. I do get a small commission if you buy it. No big deal. And if you're watching on a phone, the product carousel is probably on the side of me. What should we look at next? I'm going to show you some kitchen themed plush toys that make me laugh. And they're currently keeping me company on a bookshelf, but I grabbed them for the show. They are by Bum Bums, which is, I think, by Jazwares. Oh, Kelly Toy, the company that makes Squishmallows. So this is the oven, and the oven has a name, and they are for ages, I think, 3 and up. And they're called Bum Bums, and these are called home buns. There's an oven, very soft, and then there's a little refrigerator. And it's very silly, but I bought these for myself to put in my office bookshelves and make me smile every time I see them. They are not on sale today. They are $19.99. Super cute, though. And they're bigger than I thought they would be because my other Bum Bums are smaller, and we'll look at those in a couple minutes, and I'll bring these back on the screen to compare them. So those are home buns, and they're an oven and a fridge, and they gave them some silly names, too. I wanted to chat about the new Twinings tea that I picked up, which is peach and orange. You get, it's naturally caffeine free. It's flavored herbal tea, and you can enjoy it hot or iced. And I have tried it both ways, and hot was great for evening. Like, say, I really can only have 2 fun adult beverages per day. So if I go out to dinner and have a cocktail before dinner and a glass of wine with dinner, I come home, I'm like, let's watch Netflix. I want something special. Then I'll make hot tea since I can't have any more alcohol. But that said, peach and orange iced tea on a really hot summer day is so refreshing. And I'll have a lot of caffeine in the morning. And then by 2 p.m., I'm like, nope, gotta switch to this one. It is on sale today, 20% off. It's a big spring deal. And for that, you're getting, I think, a few boxes of it. I'm going to smell it. Oh, it comes in little foil bags to keep it fresh for longer. Oh, I can smell it through the bags. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it tastes so good. That's Twinings Peach and Orange Tea, 20% off today. Let's grab another cookbook. All right, let's talk about Cod Noir. The publisher sent it to me for free as a gift and hoping that I would show it to you. So I'm gonna. And I unfortunately, oh, here it is. This is a really important cookbook that came out recently. It's Afro-Caribbean Stories and Recipes, Cod Noir. And it says it's a cookbook steeped in history, not only because of its title, which refers to a 17th century decree in which King Louis XIV outlined the rules about how enslaved Africans in the French colonies should be treated, but also because it sheds light on the food and the people who suffered through the gruesome course of history and came together in the Caribbean, bringing ingredients from the old and new world to one plate. This is a very important cookbook. It's by Leilani Lewis. You're going to see it all over Cookbookstagram, CookTalk, CookTube, etc. Because it just came out and everyone is freaking out and grabbing it. It's by Tra Publishing, which I hope is not called TRA Publishing. I actually don't know that. Cod Noir, Afro-Caribbean Stories and Recipes by Leilani Lewis. This is my first time looking through it. I haven't even flipped through. So here's the table of contents. First chapter, of course, is the pantry, as you would expect. Basic recipes. Shareable bites. It's called lemon or lyman. I don't know how to say that. Everyday eats. Low and slow. Sweet treats. Pickles and sauces. Ooh, I love pickles. And the final chapter is drinks. I'll do a quick flip through. And then we'll go back more slowly. Oh, I see some gorgeous photography and some good-looking dishes. I'm wondering if everything is too spicy for my wimpy self. I do not know. I am a big wimp. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Cod Noir. Dark Side of the Library is here. Yay! I'm glad you could join me. We have people watching over on YouTube and Facebook. You can find all of our addresses scrolling down below me. If you're not able to see it, you can go back on the replay. But it is cookbookdivas.com is our website. And here's the author. I love that she's holding fruit. Oh, palm trees. That would be really nice right about now since it's about to rain in where I live. Okay, let's jump into long introduction talking about her grandparents. They belonged to the generation with a strict traditional role division. Yes. I haven't looked through this yet. And Katie, if you'd like to borrow this, feel free. The pantry. Almost every global or international cookbook starts off helping us, poor Americans, figure out what we're supposed to get. This is ackee, and this is, achiote paste. Did I say that right? And annatto seeds. You're going to need some cassava, which is going to be hard for me and Katie to get in Seattle. We'll be able to get it, but we might have to drive a couple places. Katie says, hey, Richard's here. And Katie's going to take me up on that. Cinnamon, which I am personally allergic to, so that's why I like to cook stuff like this at home. I can protect myself and just omit that ingredient. Green papaya and allspice, which looks like they're grinding it up themselves. Okay, papaya, paprika, pineapple, plantain, Scotch bonnet. Basic recipes. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Cod Noir. And Richard was very, very nice and helpful last night, giving me clicks and likes and sharing my address. We appreciate you so much. Jerk marinade. Mojo, I'm assuming it's pronounced, not mojo, but I don't know. Rice and peas, something called pica-peppa sauce. Aloo pies. That's what I want for lunch. I'm guessing they're made with beef. Am I wrong? Flour, salt, castor sugar, yeast, potatoes, onion, garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, fenugreek seeds, cumin seeds, ground cumin, sunflower oil, tamarind sauce, no meat. Woohoo! Vegetarian. Plantain balls, rice and peas arancini, kind of an Italian style dish with the Caribbean flavors. Stewed peas with spinners. What are spinners? I do not know. I'm going to learn a lot from this. Richard says, shop the sale with Carrie. I want to point out that this cookbook is 16% off today. There's an entire vegetarian part of this cookbook, which I really appreciate. This is Bygone Choca with coconut tune, otherwise known as roasted eggplant and coconut polenta. This is plantain and pumpkin curry. That would be so amazing in early autumn. Oh, they're torturing us with a beautiful sunset over the water. Thank you for that. Red snapper with cassava puree, callaloo coconut sauce, and cassava chips. And there it is. Next, saltfish souse and bakes. There are some recipes in here I've never heard of. I'm going to learn so much. Here's the low and slow chapter. I see some prickly pear. We used to eat that in San Diego. This is Trini doubles with dried chickpeas, baking powder, onion, garlic, peeled and grated ginger, coconut oil, Caribbean curry powder, green seasoning, black pepper, and then inside flour, baking powder, yeast, turmeric, salt, cane sugar, coconut oil, sunflower oil, and you serve it with yogurt, cucumber chutney, and tamarind sauce. Woo! That looks delicious. Also in the low and slow chapter, fried chicken with carrot curry and pickled carrot. Who is drinking tea today? Pepper pot soup with spinners. I'm going to have to find out what spinners are. I'm going to have some tea because my voice is going bleh. When Amazon has a sale, you see all these live streamers jumping onto their lives, working hard, and my voice is not holding up. Tres leches cake, of course. Ooh. This is pink peppercorn pineapple upside down cake. How fun. Cucumber chutney at the back. Here's how to make pickled barambi and red onion. I'm going to look through this more slowly, more carefully. Ooh, it has a ribbon bookmarker over on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Cookbook Divas or at Cookbook Divas. You'll find us. That is Cod Noir. Thank you so much to the publisher for sending us this advanced copy. We appreciate it. And we will share it and use it a lot. Let's chat about what happened when I innocently went to the grocery store today, minding my own business, and I accidentally wandered into the the cake mix aisle. And just because I have millions of cookbooks in the house doesn't mean I don't love to take shortcuts because I have a crazy busy life. It's self-inflicted. Well, I've never seen this before. Where did this come from? What if I wanted to make Oreo brownies for my boyfriend who has a sweet tooth? What if I didn't have time because I was busy live streaming all day and it's date night? This is Betty Crocker's new Oreo brownie mix. Oreo brownie mix topped with Oreo cookie pieces. For me, that is a sugar bomb. I don't need cookies on top of my brownies. Cookies with sugar frosting on top of my brownies. Like brownies would be 3 bites of a brownie and I would be like, that's nice. And then like, I need some water and some vegetables now. But what if you have a bunch of kids coming over? Here's your Betty Crocker Oreo mix. You can keep this in the pantry and just be like, okay, what's going on? Just in case of emergency. So I had to buy it. It made me laugh. I wanted to show you the green tea that I drink every other day. I try to alternate it. And I can't talk about health benefits on Amazon, but black tea has certain health benefits. Green tea has different ones. So I alternate every other morning. Black tea one morning, green tea the other. This is Twinings Jasmine green tea. Love it. And I bought a new box today because I was running out. And they I feel like they're changing their packaging and it's getting a little more attractive. I don't know. Used to be kind of ugly. No offense, Twinings, I love you. Okay, if I can get this box open like a normal person, they come in little bags to keep them fresher. That's why Twinings is a little bit more expensive. This tea is also on sale today. It is 6% off. Big whoop, but everything adds up and groceries have been so expensive lately. All right, let's jump into another cookbook. Next, we're going to look through, since this is afternoon tea with Cookbook Divas, let's look through the official Bridgerton Guide to Entertaining because it's 37% off today. What? It is too good of a cookbook to be on sale, except this is Amazon's big sale. So there's nothing wrong with this cookbook. This is your chance to grab it up. You're going to need it in May when the next season of Bridgerton comes out. And I want to know when the next season of Queen Charlotte comes out, if at all. Is that a thing? Is that going to be? I hope so. Shondaland, Netflix, Gilt cover, official Bridgerton Guide to Entertaining, how to cook, host, and toast like a member of the ton. So we'll do a quick flip, show you what it's like. It's gorgeous. You get to see lots of costumes and actors from the movie. It starts off beautifully. There are the Bridgertons. Emily Timberlake is the author. Hello, Miss Addison. Thank you for the follow. I hope you like cookbooks and tea, and I hope you're drinking tea. I will salute you. Cheers. Love your username. Katie still needs to watch Bridgerton. Are you kidding me? Wow. You're going to love it. Lots of gossip. So the chapters are themed around menus and meals. So the first one is a breakfast visit with the Bridgertons. Then there's the Queen's Lawn Party, afternoon tea at the Sharmas, dinner at the Featherington Ball, and finally, the best chapter, Lady Danbury's Den of Iniquity. But in between the recipes and the menus, they actually give you some entertaining tips and show you the actors and some quotes. So it's a great coffee table book. If you're having a tea party, just leave it out. This chapter is how to host your own brunch. My camera is not able to focus on that right now. Crumpets with salted honey butter. And I apologize that my ring light is washing out the plates. My pages. Meyer lemon and poppy seed tea biscuits, but there's no photo. Crustless quiche recipe. There, that one has a photo. I want crust on my quiche, though, so I probably wouldn't make this recipe. I like crust. Kippers on toast with a beautiful pink plate that's on. London fog lattes in adorable teacups. I need to go to Goodwill and get some more old teacups. Miss Addison is smiling. Here is Queen Charlotte's Court with some cute fluffy dogs. Host your own picnic and tips on decor, food, and drink. The Duke's gooseberry hand pies. And I actually can get gooseberries at Whole Foods, which is owned by Amazon, here in Seattle. Richard's here. What is this? I don't know. It's little tiny bites of meat, chicken lollipops. Let's move ahead. Addressing royalty and nobility. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through the official Bridgerton Guide to Entertaining. That's 37% off today because of the Amazon Spring Sale. This chapter is afternoon tea with the shawarmas. How to host your own tea party, tips on decor, food, and drink. Assorted tea sandwiches. You can tell they used a mandolin to slice those radishes and cucumbers super thin. I usually slice my fingers super thin when I use a mandolin. Cake rusks that you can dip into your tea. Mango and yogurt molded gelatins. How pretty is that? Hey, Amazon customer, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Devonshire honey cake petit fours. So cute. Kate's masala chai. Oh, I think we have a cocktail. The Bee's Knees. Dinner at the Featherington Ball. This is a very fancy cookbook. Here's the ladies in their gowns coming downstairs. Yes, Miss Addison. Thank you. Host your own dinner. Here's a seafood tower. Meat and potato pies. This is what I should make for my boyfriend. And I like that they're individual portions, so he could have a couple and save a couple for the next day for lunch. Roasted harvest squash. What is your favorite recipe you've seen in this book so far that you would most want to make or eat? How to construct a macaroon tower. I've never done that and I'd like to try. Might be messy. Peach and bourbon smash. Yes, please. And of course, smashes can be made with alcohol or without and still be perfectly delicious. So that's the official Bridgerton Guide to Entertaining. I saved the Lady Danbury's chapter for a different live stream, but it's an awesome chapter. 37% off. Wow. Now I'm trying to pile my cookbooks and stuff up nicely on the floor because last night after I got done doing 4 live streams in a row, I was just throwing stuff around my office and it was a crazy mess. And I actually had to crawl under my desk to get out past the pile of toys I've been talking about. It was crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, thank you, J-Lo. I'm so glad to have you here. Anybody else drinking tea? I need some. I am dying of thirst. Okay, I have something to show you guys that I drove all over town to find one because it's so brand new, but you can buy it on Amazon. I am so excited to have this. It's in my carousel. I'm leaving you in suspense. Where is it? It's coming up. It's coming up. If I don't find it soon, I'm going to have to give up. Oh, I don't have this on hand, but I wanted to point out the Harney & Sons, and let me come click on it. I'm going to buy this right away. It's called It's Your First Time Here. Well, thank you. You know, I haven't live streamed much lately because I got sick in January and my voice got destroyed. So I was like, this is embarrassing. I'm croaking like a frog. Harney & Sons has a new Provence tea that comes in a beautiful tin. It's white tea with apricot, lemon, and lavender. That sounds so good for summer. I don't have one on hand yet, but I wanted to recommend it, and it's not on sale. So just so you know about it, blah, blah, blah. But let's go back to the item that I drove to 3 stores today to go find. It is the new Pepperidge Farm Special Edition London Fog Cookies, limited edition. And it has something to do, I don't know why, with Hannah Waddington from Ted Lasso. She helped bring these out, but her picture is not anywhere on this. And I wouldn't have known she had anything to do with producing these or partnering with Milano Pepperidge Farms, except I read it on a whole bunch of press releases. And when I posted a picture that I have this, 20 of my friends and family members on my Facebook were like, where'd you get that? I want this. So yes, I'm going to eat one on camera. Katie wishes they were gluten-free. It sounds so good. I know. I'm listening to bark like you want it. Okay, we're going to try these. Now, I normally don't run around eating Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies because the texture is kind of rough in my mouth. But if you're having tea and you dunk it into your tea, the texture has to be that kind of rough, kind of dry, so it doesn't disintegrate into your cup. Okay, looks like a regular Milano. Now, I am someone who I drink Earl Grey tea every single day. I love the flavor. I don't usually get London Fogs at like restaurants or Starbucks or whatever because I'm a little lactose intolerant and I don't really like vanilla flavor. Oh no, this smells good. Like I don't use vanilla lotion, soap, perfume. Like I'd rather eat vanilla. I don't need to smell it on me. But this is not overpoweringly vanilla at all. It smells like cream. I'm not sure I can tell the difference between this and a regular Milano. Okay. So there's no lavender that I can taste, and there's not supposed to be. Nope. Just creamy milk chocolate, a hint of vanilla, and the taste of Earl Grey tea. I can definitely taste the Earl Grey. Not very strong, though. So you could give this to a kid or someone that doesn't like tea, and they'll be fine. There's a little bit of an aftertaste, but it's not unpleasant. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to eat the heck out of these. All right. Not bad at all. Oh, thank you so much, J-Lo. I appreciate that. You're helping Richard out. So I'm not going to sit here and eat cookies rudely in front of you guys all day. Pepperidge Farm Mint Milano limited edition cookies, and I wouldn't buy the $13 one that I have in the carousel. That's ridiculous. If you wait a little bit, you'll find better deals on that. Because I'd rather buy 4 of them for $6 a piece and spend $24 than one for $13. I shouldn't even have put that in the carousel. I apologize. That was dumb. Okay. We're going to talk about some more food, but The Champneys cookbook got released yesterday, and the publisher sent it to me several weeks ago, and I've been waiting to look through it because it's kind of rude to give spoilers months before it comes out. And I did not know what Champneys was. Food for Wellness. So this came out yesterday. It's on sale. 61% off today. Excuse me, I have to go look at that. Is that for the Kindle version or is that for the hardcover? That's for the Kindle version. The hardcover is also on sale today, but it's only 18% off, dropping it down to $27. Okay, but the Kindle version's on sale. Champneys, the cookbook, Food for Wellness. So Champneys is the most revered spa group in the UK. Ooh, a fancy spa. That sounds really good right about now. Whose founder knew 100 years ago that our health is based on what we eat. Now you too can dine simply and elegantly on the vegetable-centered food that has made a stay at a Champneys resort so appealing. I want to stay at a Champneys resort. At least I got a free cookbook. Wow, now I really want a massage and a hot tub. Don't we all? My life is good. I should not complain. Okay. There's no need to deprive yourself of anything. Indulge in a curry with papadums, Thai broth, Japanese ramen, or chow mein. I deprived myself of Japanese ramen today at the store. I picked up a package of ramen that said plant-based, mushroom, and crispy tofu, and I was so excited. And then I thought, well, I better look at the sodium count on ramen. Yeah, if I had one little portion of ramen, it was 78% of my daily sodium. So no, I deprived myself. Anyway, you could have a pile of sweet potato pancakes or a stunning vegan tiramisu and leave room for a cheeky bliss ball or two. So go on, turn your kitchen into a home spa with more than a touch of Champneys class. So we're going to look through this cookbook really quick. It might not make a lot of... We might not be super interested in it because we've never been to Champneys. We don't know what that is. But just in case I have some people watching later from the UK, and my camera is washing this out. I don't think I have a setting I can fix that. Let me try for a second. Maybe. Ooh, did that help? Yes, that actually helped. It just made me darker and orange looking. Well, okay. Table of contents, introduction, lunch, breakfast, dinner starters, juice shots and blended drinks, dinner main courses, dips and salads, desserts, sweets, and treats. Okay. Yeah, that really helped. So I'm happy to look orange so that you can see the cookbook. It's a sacrifice. Yes. Changing up the lighting on the go. Always a challenge. Okay. Tips from our nutritionist. Recipes for every diet. Everyone's welcome. Breakfast chapter. I actually haven't looked through this yet. Champneys granola with super seeds and berries. I think Katie is coming on board to see what I'm doing. Hello. Are you joining me on camera? That would be nice. I see her coming into the studio. This is Banafee Chia Breakfast Pots, Champney's signature soaked muesli, banana walnut protein pancakes. No, you look like garbage. You're looking at all the chats. Yeah, there are, Denny. But thank you, though. You don't look like garbage. Very berry beet smoothie bowl. Yeah, we don't have our YouTube and Facebook people are not chatting. They might be chatting over on Facebook, though. It doesn't always show in StreamYard. Avo Scramble Sundae. This is beautiful food photography now that my camera can show it to you. Cloud eggs with the best baked beans. Oh, this is stunning. Mediterranean breakfast frittata. Yum. I'm going to skip ahead, though. Beetroot and wasabi hummus. You can tell the UK spellings, and they're calling it beetroot instead of beets, like we do. This is green olive, garlic, and butter bean dip. Oh, that sounds so good right about now. Rainbow ribbon slaw. And clean green cucumber, avocado, and caper salad. I love the idea of using capers to kind of brighten it up a little bit. This is pui tabbouleh with creamy tahini lemon dressing. I definitely see some meals in this that would help me use up all the beans in my pantry. Here's the lunch chapter. Plant protein, pepper and paprika hash, and sriracha sauce. Well, that's a nice bowl meal. This is peri peri chicken leg with tamarind coconut beans. Okay, this photography is stunning. Roasted chicken breast, cavolo nero, squash puree, and salsa verde. Dinner main courses. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Champneys. The publisher is Astor, and they gifted me this book. Green lentil and sweet potato cottage pie. Okay, that way you're getting your carbs and your flavor and your veggies. Mexicana black bean lettuce cups. And I'm going to jump ahead. Tempeh chow mein. Peri peri mackerel. Lemon and parsley cauliflower wild rice. Sea bass with mixed beans. And a beautiful spread. So that is our introduction to Champneys, the cookbook. And now we all want to go to some spas, right? Woo! I'm going to set that down. And now we're going to chat. We have a few more cookbooks to look through. But I also have some tea I want to show you because this is a tea party. Okay, we talked about the Pepperidge Farm Milano. Did you know that Republic of Tea made several Bridgerton themed teas? This one I can't have because it's ginger biscuit tea named after Newton the dog. Oh, it smells so good. It smells sweet, but I'm allergic to ginger, so I keep this in the house for my guests. There is also I hope I have the right one, a Queen Charlotte tea, Young King and Queen Celebration tea. What is in this one? I guess I'm just going to smell it. Ooh, it smells very floral. Ingredients: black tea, natural flavor, tea blossoms, cornflower petals, and marigold petals. Wow. Okay. And I also wanted to show you, if I have it in the carousel. Oh, Queen Charlotte Topaz Citrus Tea. Where's that? Is it in the carousel? Am I crazy? Did I add it later? I could be crazy. This one smells really good too. I'm gonna sniff it. Here it is. This is Young Lady Danbury Topaz Citrus Tea. It has a very tiny font, so I can't read it to you right now. Ooh, that would be very good iced. Ooh, it's very bright and fresh smelling. A little bit citrus, a little bit maybe peachy. So I wanted to just point those out. Oh, there's the Royal Celebration tea in the carousel. It is not on sale, $15, but you get a whole bunch of tea bags. The other Twinings tea I wanted to show you before we talk about another cookbook is Raspberry Lemon. This has been my favorite this week for whatever reason. It's not what's in my glass because that's the red, white, and blue tea. It's caffeine free. It is new from Twinings. They've only been making it, at least in the US market, a few months. And it is flavored herbal tea, no caffeine. And just like all the other ones, it comes in a little packet to keep it fresh longer. And you can enjoy it hot or iced. I've only had it iced, so I don't know what it tastes like hot. It just seems like such the perfect iced tea. So I wanted to mention that. It is not on sale today either. Sorry, sad face. All right, back to cookbooks. Which one am I going to grab now? I think I better talk about the two Mildreds cookbooks because they're also pretty new. They were gifted by the publisher. And there's a vegan one and a vegetarian one. Ouch. And there's some books I forgot to put in the carousel. Whoops. Well, there's always another live stream, right? Whoa. And we almost had an avalanche. I really hope the publisher doesn't watch me throwing their gift books on the floor like an idiot. That's very disrespectful. Mildred's Vegetarian, vegetable-focused, delicious food. This is on sale 14% off today. I'm going to flip through just very quickly. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's so many good things in here. And I love that I can make anything in this cookbook that I want to. The publisher is Hamlin. They're all part of Octopus Groups. Octopus Books is a large publishing group, and they have Hamlin and Astor and Kyle Books. The chapters are soups, starters, mezza, salads, mains, burgers, pasta, Latin, sides, desserts, dips, sauces, and dressings, and gluten-free menu ideas and vegan menu ideas. So here's the introduction. Mildreds is a chain of restaurants in London, in the UK. How good does this look? Minestrone verde with saffron arborio rice. And I have a bag of arborio rice in the house right now. Hey. And I have saffron. Korean hot and sour soup. Borlotti bean soup with smoked tofu and pico de gallo. So not every recipe has a photo in this particular cookbook. Bummer. It is 14% off today. This is Mildred's Vegetarian, and we'll quickly look through this and do the vegan one as well. Gazpacho. Here's the starters chapter. Yum. This is sun-blushed tomato and mozzarella arancini with warm grilled aubergine and courgette salad, eggplant and zucchini salad. Beautiful mango summer rolls with spicy peanut sauce. And I wouldn't put any spice in my peanut sauce because I'm a wimp. Wimp alert. Roasted asparagus with poached eggs and orange hollandaise. And, oh, Katie's typing over on all the YouTube channels. Thank you. Homemade labneh cheese with grilled peaches, almonds, rocket, and pomegranate molasses. Remind me what rocket is. Somebody help me. I can't remember what rocket is, and it's a UK food term, and I should know that, and I'm blanking out because I have live stream fever. Spring vegetable pakoras with mango yogurt dip. Deep fried, can't go wrong. This is an artichoke crostini with roast garlic and lemon aioli. Hummus. I'm probably just going to buy and not make it myself, but here's a chili and feta dip. I love how they spell chili with 2 L's and we spell it with 1. Primavera salad with homemade lemon ricotta. Do you guys have time to make your own lemon ricotta at home? I could have the time. I could make the time, but it would cut into my reading and TV time. No! Cookbook Divas is guessing it's arugula. Is that rocket? That's a very good guess. I bet you're right. Cinnamon spiced squash and butter bean stew. See you later, Richard. Thanks for coming. Wild mushroom and ale pies. Yes, please. Oh, I see puff pastry. Yum. Miss Addison says, see you later, Richard. Trophy with wild garlic pesto. I don't know what trophy is. Okay. Look at this beautiful summer pasta. If you can possibly on a hot day, just turn your stove on a little bit to boil water. You could have saffron and goat's cheese tagliatelle with courgettes, cherry tomatoes, and black olives. You can skip the olives. Olives are pretty polarizing. You either love them or you don't, right? I feel that way about coconut. You either... Yeah. Beautiful spread. So this is your preview of Mildred's Vegetarian. We'll look through the vegan one next that I rudely threw on the floor, and that was also a gift from the publisher. Thanks, JLo. Bright food, bold flavor. And after this cookbook, we're going to look at some more plush toys. I bet you're curious about this one and who that is. We'll chat about him in a minute. I'm going to flip through really quickly the gorgeous photography and clever recipes in here. Just brilliant. Now, I am not personally vegan, so if I made any of these recipes, I would probably add butter and cheese. But that's me. See you later, JLo. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to meet you. Okay. Mildred's Vegan. I'm guessing the chapters are the same. Soups, desserts, lunch, etc. Hamlin is the publisher. Thank you for the free copy. Brunch is the first chapter. Starters and soups, mains, and barbecue, vegan barbecue, bowls, sides, accompaniments, desserts, and basics. And they're going to introduce us to the Mildreds chain. And here is the brunch recipe, starting off with portobello mushrooms, golden and goji berry, fig, and coconut muesli, dark chocolate cherry and coconut granola. I'm going to skip ahead. Pan-fried, a word I've never heard of, G-rolls? He-rolls? I don't know. With vegan hollandaise. Smoky baked beans on grilled sourdough. Here's the whole meal. Gorgeous. Let me know if you have any questions about this book. Here is black rice, petit pois, and edamame rolls, i.e. sort of sushi. Miss Addison is still going to help, and they're saying goodbye to JLo. Nice cookbook, Miss Carrie. Thank you. We sure get to look through a lot of awesome ones. This is quote-unquote chicken and waffles. Shall we find out what it's made of since it's not actually chicken? Vegetable oil, yogurt, vegan chicken pieces, defrosted if frozen. Okay, so you have to get them from somewhere. I think I see a pita. Spelled P-I-D-E, like a pide. Yep, pitas. Gorgeous photos. Vegans enjoying their food and their friends who aren't vegan pretending to be nice about it. Just kidding. Here's a miso soup. Oh, a Tokyo bowl. And a kimchi bowl. And wasabi slaw. This is Esme salad. Very colorful. Lime and chili, quote-unquote, butter. Hazelnut and almond dukkha. Your own spice mix. Peach melba with raspberry compote and lemon shortbread shards. I'm not sure how you make shortbread without butter, but they found a way. So that is your peek inside. Your grandma might need that. Is your grandma vegan? Wow. Let me take a look. Wow. You know what's interesting? I thought Amazon Live comments also showed up over here on StreamYard. No. So I can't surface it onto the screen. Well, sorry about that. I'm going to have to look into why that is. I thought we could put Amazon Live comments on the screen with StreamYard. Weird. I guess it's been a while since I did that. That's very strange. I was hoping to pop it up on here. Well, I'll figure that out later. So we looked through a vegan and vegetarian cookbook. They're both on sale. The last one was 13% off. Now, let's chat about this adorable plush toy. Where did I put him in the carousel? Where are you? He's very fun to cuddle. There he is. It is a Bum Bums 7.5-inch giant coffee mug. He's for kids ages 3 and up. It's by Jazwares. He's part of the Breakfast Bums. And his name is Murray. And he has a shiny. He's a little coffee cup cheeks. I love it so much. He's very cuddly. It's adorable. I introduced my grandma to you. She might want to learn about it. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. So this has no purpose in life other than to look cute and hug me or sit keeping me company on a shelf, bookshelf, or on my bed or a chair. But it could be a nice gift for a kiddo. But kids don't like coffee, but they might think it's adorable. I wanted to mention it because this Bum Bums Murray is 26% off today. And when I bought him on Friday, he wasn't on sale, so I paid the full price. But he's worth it. He's cute. The other Bum Bums I wanted to show you, I bought a couple weeks ago when they were not on sale. They're kitchen themed and they are so adorable. This is the pan, and her name is Pixie the pan, and she is currently frying a little egg. I'm not sure Katie has seen these yet. Have you? Your grandma says hi. Good. And there's a match set. This is a set of 5, and you get a salt and a pepper, and they have little hats on that have their salt and pepper holes. These are a lot smaller than the kitchen bums that I showed you earlier. They're significantly smaller, so I wonder if these are called minis. It's a set of 5, and they're 30% off today. Besides the salt and pepper in the pan named Pixie, you get an adorable shiny blender, which cracks me up. I can't believe nobody's clicking on this to see a bigger look. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can come over to Amazon Live at the address right under me and click on it to check this out further. It's a blender with a little blender handle. And again, these are for kids age 3 and up. And she's shiny. And her name is, I'm assuming it's a girl because she's wearing pink. I kind of dressed like her today on purpose. Her name is Bonnie the blender. So these do a pretty good job of sitting up on their own, but she's a little top heavy and she kind of falls over, just like me. And the last one is the chef, I think. Or is it Flower? Who are you again? The last one is Cable. Cabel. I'm not sure where they got that name. Super cute. Has a fork and a spoon on their little hat. These are very soft plush toys, and they're filled with little bean bags. And this one sits up, even though that one's top heavy too. So I wanted to show those to you. They're 30% off. They're just $14 today during the limited time deal. That was fun. Thank you for watching that. Okay, let's go back to another cookbook because I have a couple more to show you today. I just have to find them in my live stream, in my carousel. Where are you, cookbooks? Woo! I'm really having to scroll a long way. We did Champneys, Mildreds, Cottage Core, Bread and Roses. This is a library book I have to take back soon. So I kind of prioritized it. It is 100 grain forward recipes featuring global ingredients and botanicals. It's by Rose Wild, and there she is. This cookbook is on sale today, 29% off. And actually, almost every cookbook in my house is on sale today on Amazon. I was surprised when I started putting them in the carousel. Off to a beautiful start. Oh my gosh. This is going to be an amazing look through. That's so cute. That's adorbs, girl. Keep it up. Yes. Cute stuffed animals. So let's look at the chapters. We start off chapter 1, why whole grains? Chapter 2, tools, method, time, temperature, and a scale. Chapter 3, ingredients, lands, and recipes. We start off in Asia with rice, barley, and buckwheat. We move on to Europe with emmer, rye, and sonora. We go over to the Americas, quinoa, amaranth, and corn. And it continues. We go to Africa for durum, teff, which I'd never heard of until today, millet and oats, and then Western Asia for North African, spelt, Khorasan, and einkorn. And then chapter 4 is pantry and larder. I'll do a quick flip through. Not a ton of pictures, but when they are absolutely stunning. So I'm guessing not every recipe has a photo, but wow, I'm excited to see these. So let's jump in. We're going to learn about the areas, the grains of Asia. So you're doing a lot of reading to learn about the grains. And this is brown rice chamomile shortbread with cute little chamomiles on top. Goodbye, Miss Addison. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm going to be going live as much as possible before my birthday week, April 2. And anyway, brown rice scallion pancake with chive blossoms. Oh, emmer everything bread. You can make a batard, a boule, and a grissini. And here's how they all look. Nice. And down here, they're showing you the equipment you're going to need for a recipe. Ooh. I'm loving the photography. What? That's a rye chocolate cake with hazelnut chocolate, custard, sweet Woodruff cocoa nib cream, and German chocolate buttercream. That's oddly specific, but that looks really good. This is a Sonora chocolate custard pie with chicory cream. Kind of the way they make it in New Orleans. A quinoa upside down cake with pineapple and candied hibiscus. This is amaranth marigold buñuelos. And here is amaranth squash almond butter pancakes. So this is a very specific kind of cookbook and baking book for people that are definitely going to be happy eating rye flour and einkorn and strange grains. But I wouldn't buy this for a random family member that would be like, why isn't the bread white? Or whatever. But it's a gorgeous book. Oh, I'm going to preview it more thoroughly over on our YouTube channel in the following days before I have to take it back to the library. So that is Bread and Roses, and it's 29% off today. Let's talk about these crackers. It's time. I have a whole bunch up here. I have to reach them down. I discovered this company, Crackerology, and some of these are more like little shortbread biscuits. And when I say biscuits, I don't mean cookies like in UK style, but they're meant to take with you on picnics and pair with very specific things. And this is red wine and rosemary. So it's going to be a savory flavor that you take with you, and you would bring cheese and possibly jam. This is called the wheat one, and they say, let me get the right one in the carousel though. There's an assortment pack for $19.99, which is saving you a lot of money. They say smear it, jam it, then go nuts. So you might put jam on it, or you might put cream cheese and then jam on top. Do it your way. I have not tasted the wheat one yet. I have not tasted the red wine and rosemary yet. I'm waiting for a picnic, but it's been raining. I have tasted this. My boyfriend ate it and didn't complain until I told him it was white wine and basil. And then he was like, that's weird. I don't like them. Why did you eat 5 then? But smear it, jam it, then go nuts. And it looks like each box has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 20? I don't know. I didn't count. And I don't want to open this box because I already have one open, or can I? Well, I'll just give you a little look. Here we go. It comes in 2 packages, so you can open one and leave the other fresh for the next week or the next day or whatever. I love that. That is so smart. It makes so much sense. That is great. So this is the white wine and basil. Then, if I can reach them without making an avalanche. Why did I put these way up there? This is Fiesta Forever. I do not know what's happening with this. What are you flavored with? Ingredients: flour, wheat flour, thiamine, onion powder, canola, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what these are supposed to be flavored like. They should... Oh. These crackers take you straight to Taco Tuesday. Ooh, thank you. Cumin, garlic, oregano, and smoky ancho chili powder will delight your taste buds. Okay, that explains it. All right. Put this here so you can take a look at it. I have one more, and then I have a dessert variety too. Oh, here it is. That is the dessert variety. Okay, we're going to talk about this one next. It's also by Crackerology. Hey, I'm going to put these the pretty side up. There we go. These would be great for taking on a road trip. I probably wouldn't open them at a party. They're kind of, I don't know. You don't need to put these on a charcuterie board at your party because you could just have a bigger amount. But if you're going on a picnic or an airplane or a car ride, that would be nice. These are going to fall over and you guys can laugh at me. Oh, I balanced it. This one is the pink lemonade. This one is really fun for kids. It's a dessert kit. And they don't show a kid. Okay, it comes with lemon cookies that you then put a vanilla frosting smear on top with the included cute little wooden fork or spreader. And it comes with pink cotton candy that you then put on top of that. And you can put popping candy on it too. So they give you a little tickled pink lemonade. This is what it's supposed to look like when you're done, kind of. Unless you're a kid and you mess it up. This is hilarious. So inside you have 2 packages of cookies, the frosting, the cotton candy, spread it with this, and then throw Pop Rocks on it. I love it. How fun would that be to bring to the park or an errand and your kid is bored? They can actually make this in the car with a minimum of mess for kids. The pink lemonade kit is $14.50 here on Amazon. It's not on sale today. This is pretty awesome. And it's not the only dessert kit they make. So I do like the white wine basil that's in the carousel. I haven't tasted the other. And I put something else in the carousel and I don't remember what. Let's find out. Oh, they make sweet cookies too. They make lemon love, sweet s'mores, ready for confetti, and chocolate shortbread. I need to buy those. I need to have those because I haven't tasted them and I don't know what to tell you about them. So the Fiesta Forever has smoked ancho chili, so I'm probably going to give it away, perhaps to Katie's husband. And now we're going to chat about one more cookbook, but before we get there, I have to confess, Dolly Parton, I'm a big fan. I was at the store today looking for those Milano cookies, and I grabbed her new favorite yellow cake mix just to have in the pantry, and her new, whoops, did I put the wrong one in the carousel? Oh, I did in the wrong order. Favorite chocolate flavored cake mix. Now, notice they said chocolate flavored, not chocolate. So I had her cake mix last year, the Southern Banana Cream, whatever, and it took a lot of eggs and butter and milk. It was kind of insane and crazy. But I picked these up. Are they going to taste any different than any Duncan Hines cake mix? I can't imagine they do. But it has Dolly's adorable face on the front, and she did help supposedly develop them. Perfectly moist. If I'm going to have some emergency cake mixes in the house, and I always have a chocolate and either a lemon or a yellow or white cake, might as well be her. So this one calls for 1.5 cups of water. Okay. 4 large eggs. Usually cake mixes are 2 or 3. 8 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 tablespoons of oil. Well, no wonder it's moist. It's probably dripping in the oven. And the lemon cake, or not lemon, yellow cake mix also needs, it needs a 1.5 cups of milk, 4 eggs, 10 tablespoons of melted butter. That's a lot, but no oil. Do not eat raw batter. Oh, we know, but they have to put that on the box. So these are cracking me up. The yellow one's on sale. The other one is not, but it's only $3 for the box. That is hilarious. Okay, we talked. Oh, this is the cold brew that I'm stocking up on for the sunny spring and summer days ahead. I throw about, no boiling. I make it stronger than most people do. So these are 22 family-sized tea bags. So I usually make a pitcher at a time because a pitcher only lasts me personally like 2 days in the fridge. So let me show you how big they are. This is perfect for a glass. And so 2 of them in a bigger glass, or if I'm doing a pitcher, I put in like 8 of them. Hello, Lauren. Lauren, where are you watching from? And are you joining me in drinking tea? Welcome to my afternoon tea party and cookbook shopping show. And we're about to look through A Whisper of Cardamom, which all of the cookbook bloggers on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok have been talking about and showing pictures of, and they're so excited. But I wanted to chat about my Lipton cold brew tea. Don't pay $22 for that on Amazon. Hopefully that's for multiple boxes of that. That's kind of silly. All right, the next cookbook is by Eleanor Ford. It's A Whisper of Cardamom. It just came out, I want to say, a month ago. Here it comes. I'm going to have to take down my wall of crackers to make this work. Here we go. And I have to move my little stuffed animals for a second. My Bum Bums. Cute name. All right. They're going to go back so we can still look at them. This one's Murray. That is the coffee one. Here is A Whisper of Cardamom. It is on sale today, 38% off. Is that for the hardback or the Kindle version? Let's click in the carousel and find out. I believe it's for the hardcover. I don't even see a Kindle version on Amazon. Huh, okay. So it is 38% off today. Great. Good. Cookbook Divas, Katie says she's curious about Dolly's baking mixes. Yes. So Eleanor Ford also wrote The Nutmeg Trail, which I have on my cookbook shelf over here, but I can't reach it. 80 sweetly spiced recipes to fall in love with. Aww. Let's eat sweets and talk sweetly is a Turkish proverb. I bought myself this book because Apollo Publishers doesn't send us their cookbooks for free yet. Look at this beautiful table of contents. An ode to cardamom, Sweet and warming. A is for aniseed. Vanilla is not a neutral. Flirting with florals. Nutty, earthy, smoky. Sour and citrusy. Some like it hot. And at the end, an A to Z of aphrodisiacs. Woo! So I'm going to quickly flip through and then we'll go back more slowly. Just want to give you an overview of what's to come in this stunning, amazing, beautiful cookbook that sets a mood. Oh, it's gorgeous. I can tell she had her hand in the design. And notice that the pages are kind of, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of color-coded. All right. We're going to jump ahead because we're learning about the history of the spices. 1st century, 200 BC, 14th century, 15th century. We're going to learn a lot. Spice origins. So this is a very educational cookbook. Allspice, why to love it, match it with and extract the flavor. And she's doing the same for vanilla, tonka, cinnamon, and cassia, and clove, and mastic, and rose, and bay, coffee. Wattle seed, I've never heard of wattle seed. Wow. Coriander, lemongrass, sesame, passionberry, juniper, sumac, grains of paradise, chili. Okay, wow. Food is elegance. So this is a cookbook that we're going to read from cover to cover, not just cherry pick a recipe, make it, and leave. We're going to learn so much from reading this one. Now, I wanted to mention I'm doing a spices webinar soon. I don't have it nailed down on the date, but I'm thinking second Sunday in April, maybe. And we're going to pull out all the spices in my cupboard and all of the spice cookbooks that I have on hand and chat about those and figure out what do you use these random weird spices for. And technically, spices shouldn't be in our cupboards for years. We should toss them out and get fresh ones. But anyway, building a dish. You can pair flavor profiles that have a natural affinity, like citrusy lemongrass with lemon, woody sweet cinnamon with nutmeg, and vanilla with chocolate. Calm, chili heat, brighten, give depth, boost sweetness, temper sweetness. She's going through all the different combinations you might want to do. This photography is amazing. Meet the sugars. Baking tips. An ode to cardamom. I think we're finally in the first recipe chapter. Perfumed roast figs. Maple cardamom ice cream with crackable chocolate, kind of like a creme brulee. Your favorite part is taking the spoon and thump right on the top, right? Cardamom. We're going to learn more about that. Cardamom, marzipan, and cherry bunt. Sugar and spice. Spiced sugars. Cardamom and nutmeg. Nutmeg cake. Bramley apple and clove cake. There they are. Which one of those two would you be most excited to make? Tipsy cherries with Barbados cream. Rice and spice. We're taking another journey around the map and learning about Sri Lanka, where they use pangal. Lebanon, where they use megli. Turkey, where they use sutiak. Here's Norwegian rice cream, which I think means rice cream. I could be wrong. Look at these gorgeous photo spreads. I'm going to have to look through this book more slowly, and I will do that over on YouTube in the coming days. Sweet roast plums with 5 spice. Palm sugar and coconut pandan pancakes. Wow, that's really green. That would be a hard sell for my boys. They would be like, no. Brown butter and cherry oat squares. Now those would disappear quickly. I'm jumping ahead a lot. Nutty, earthy, smoky. I'm a little nutty. Here's turmeric and tahini diamonds. That would be great with coffee. Coriander, cumin, and brown sugar fudge. Oh, I've never seen a recipe for that. That's fascinating. Katie has to go. This was a fantastic live stream. These cookbooks are amazing. Thank you, Katie. I wish I could surface that on the screen. Got to figure out why Amazon comments don't show up here anymore. Garam masala and chocolate chunk cookies. Boy, this cookbook is amazing. Sour and citrusy. Lime leaf possets. I don't know if you've ever had a posset before. Pistachio, lemon, and coriander seed cake. 1730 prune and tamarind tart. And right now, my Costco here in Seattle, Washington has tamarind pods. I'm going to stock up. This is a Whisper of Cardamom, possibly the most gorgeous cookbook I've looked through since January. Stunning. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go through that again. It's by Eleanor Ford. It's on sale today, 38% off. And I'm looking to see if I have any more of these. I have one more cookbook. Oh, I have two more in the carousel. Okay. But I'm going to take a tea break. Let me know what tea you're drinking today. Woo! Next. From Harney and Sons, this is Fresh Brew Iced Tea, Indigo Punch. It uses, what is that? Uh-oh, I just lost my train of thought. Wild butterfly pea flower, blah, 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 to make it purple. Character, fruity and floral with earthy butterfly pea flower and rose hips. Ingredients, hibiscus, butterfly pea flower, and that's Flower, like flowers, not like the flour you bake with. Natural raspberry flavor, apple pieces, rose hips, lemon peel, lemongrass, and natural honey flavor. It's by Harney and Sons. They don't usually have these little soft packages. They usually have tea tins. So that was kind of cool. It is caffeine free. So I made a little pitcher and poured it into this glass so you could see the color, but I didn't have a lot of time before the live stream, so it's not as strong purple as it would be, but you can still see that. I put it in a clear glass that has some gold flecks on it, but it is purple. It actually looks orange like my shirt, but that's my camera. It's purple. And it would be stronger if I'd steeped it in hot water longer. Yeah, it's really wimpy, weak, because I didn't steep it enough. So if it's that color, throw the tea bag back in because it's not going to taste very exciting. Still, it's hydrating me and tastes good. But I love the color, and I like to use the color in cocktails. And you can use this tea to make a cocktail that's purple. Just add your favorite alcohol, possibly gin. So I'm glad I can show you the color of that. It is not on sale, and it's quite expensive. So wait for a sale, I would say. Okay, the Great British Baking Show is our next cookbook, but they have several. Which one is it? It is their Kitchen Classics Signature Bakes from the Heart of the Home. I thought this was perfect for a little online tea party. So let's check it out. It's on sale, 36% off. The Great British Baking Show Kitchen Classics showcases 80 sumptuous bakes inspired by the show's most popular signature themes: cake, biscuits, bread, pastry, patisserie, dessert, chocolate, and free from. This is another gorgeous cookbook. The cover feels really soft and nice. I just want to keep touching it. I don't know what's going on. Look at these beautiful cookies on the cover that they've drawn toothpicks through. Wow. Okay, there's the tent. Now, I often have a tent in my backyard in the summer, but mine is not giant like that. But Katie has helped me put it up, and it's a nightmare. And then it kills the grass under it, so you have to move it around. Ugh. The Great British Baking Show Kitchen Classics, 38% off today. Signature bakes from the heart of the home. Chapter 1, cake. Chapter 2, biscuits, bread, pastry, patisserie, dessert, chocolate, and free from. Let's do a quick flip. Gorgeous photos. I like that there's a big font. I think they rightly assume that everyone reading this cookbook is old and needs a little help with the vision. True. It's okay for young people to like this too. There's the tent. Here's the contributors and the chefs that donated recipes to this cookbook or sold it to it. Mary and Paul. Chapter 1, cake. And I'd love to know from those of you watching, when's the last time you baked a cake? It's okay if it wasn't from scratch. Lemon, lime, and blackberry Victoria sponge. Prue's lemon, thyme, and bunt. Gorgeous. Prue's Cruise continued. Pistachio and raspberry vertical cake. I've never made a vertical cake now that you mention it. Mine are always on the side when you cut into it. Oh, I want to try that now. And if I don't do it well, I'll just eat it. Cherry Bakewell Fondant Fancies. Now, I like to say it the French way, fondant, but then I sound pretentious, but I don't like saying it the American way, fondant. It's a tough word. Layered lemon cake. Oh my gosh, someone please make this for my birthday. Hint. That's gorgeous. Now, if you like cookbooks or children's books or toys and games and chick lit and literature, be sure to click the follow button here on Amazon Live. We do not talk about books like that over on the Cookbook Divas YouTube or Instagram, but we do here on Amazon Live and over at our new channel, which is called Cookbook Divas Shops. And I'm going to put that on the screen for a second. Nope, I don't have it. Oh, it's down below me eventually. All right, my bad. So back to Great British Baking Show Classics, Blackberry Pecan Cinnamon Crumble Tray Bake. These are fruit, nut, and seed flapjacks. They look like bars. Really? Oh, okay. Bread chapter. Kale pesto and roasted red pepper babka. There is zero chance I would make this because I don't care for kale and I don't care for red peppers. But I like babka, so that's a 30% chance I would make that. Caramel latte cream puffs. Stunning. I have to jump ahead though. Lamb samosas. Oh, we have some savory bakes in here. Yes, it's not just desserts. Uh-oh. This chapter is going to be torture, you guys. It's going to be gorgeous. Patisserie. Welcome to my tea party, where we torture you with pictures of passion fruit and mango opera cake. Oh, so nice. Croissants with praline creme pâtissière. Nope, I'm not going to make croissants ever again. That was a disaster. Ginger financiers, or Americans would say financiers. A stunning tarte aux pommes. Apple tart by Prue. Did I call Prue Mary Berry earlier in this video? I did. Pardon me. I'm losing it. At least I recognized it now and can apologize. Dessert chapter. Paul's ginger and orange treacle puddings. If you like treacle, that will be delicious. A summer fruit crumble. Oh, summer's coming. Panna cotta tart with berry jelly. Oh, wow. These are adorable Prue's caramelized white chocolate and blackcurrant cheesecakes. Chocolate and peanut brookies. Free from. This is going to be vegan coffee and walnut cake. Okay, but if you're allergic to nuts, don't make that one. How about gluten-free seeded bagels? Pretty. How about dairy and gluten-free lemon cake? What a stunning cookbook. Oh my gosh, I'm going to look through this again on our YouTube very soon. The Great British Baking Show Classics, 36% off today here on Amazon Live. Anything else I need to chat about? We did the tea, the cardamom. I have one cookbook left. I just have to find it. Here it is. Sweet German Bakes. And I'm cuddling the little bum-bums pan named Pixie. She's very cute. I'll put her up here so we can still see her. Sweet German treats for every occasion. I'm assuming the umlaut means this is Süß and not sus. Ooh, black end papers. Wow, really? Okay. Audrey Leonard is the author. Page Street Publishing is the publisher. We love them. We love their cookbooks. The contents include cakes, obviously, sweet doughs and breads, puddings, creams, and ice creams, Christmas, an entire Christmas chapter at the end. Starting off with a beautiful fruit dessert. We can tell. Let's look through really quick. And the cakes chapter starts off with a mocha mousse cake called a mocha torte. Step-by-step photos, what it looks like when you cut into it. Austrian chocolate apricot tort, otherwise known as a Sacher tort. Beautiful. And here's what it looks like. Notice that the recipes are very long and involved. Woo! Okay. Double chocolate cherry streusel cake. So we have an introduction to the dessert up here. Baking time 1 hour, total time. How to make the streusel, how to make the chocolate cake. Ingredients on the side in both grams and ounces. Fruit and cream tort. Stunning. This is the final cookbook we're looking through today on this channel, but you can see more of our past live streams here on Amazon Live and over on the Cookbook Divas YouTube. Raspberry ice cream chocolate cake. So pretty. And cheesecake puff pastry strudel. What's this? Red currant buns. And I'm going to try to pronounce what they call them. Johannisbeerschnecken. Do they really have beer in them? Or the word beer just happens to be in there? Yeah, they don't have beer in them. Too bad. I mean, they could. Ooh, pretty. Lemon raspberry donuts. I love how every culture has a donut tradition. That's awesome. Puff pastry hand pies called Korktaschen. They remind me of Hammentaschen. Dark chocolate pastry rolls. Pretty. I like the step-by-step photos. They're so helpful. Sweet bread rolls with apricot jam. Imagine having that with your coffee in the morning. Oh, I'd still want a couple scrambled eggs, but still, that would be a great breakfast. And you should probably have some fruit for the health benefits. Hazelnut crown, a Nusskrantz. Not everyone likes hazelnuts. My best friend hates them. Puddings, creams, and ice creams. Here is a vanilla ice cream with raspberry sauce. Simple but elegant. I like that. Here is Kinder chocolate ice cream. This is beautiful. I'm glad I bought it. This is Seuss by Audrey Leonard. You'll see me go through it more slowly over on our YouTube channel. And I'm just making sure that we chatted about all the items I wanted to share with you today. I think I missed this Harney & Sons Dragon Pearl Jasmine tin. I like the tins because I can refill them and store them with stuff later without the tea going bad. And to be honest, tea doesn't go bad in my house because I drink it so much of it that I actually run out before it goes bad. But I wanted to show you this tea tin. Here it is. It is not on sale today. It's Dragon Pearl Jasmine. I don't really know what that means. It's jasmine tea. It tastes really good. Maybe it's a little bit more expensive. And the tin helps keep it fresh. The sad part is it only comes with 20 sachets. Since I drink 3 a day, that's a week's supply, if that. And it looks gorgeous in the cupboard. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching and joining us for afternoon tea. I will see you in the next live stream. Don't forget to follow. Thanks and goodbye.